December 26th, the day after Christmas. Usually, this is a time for cleaning up wrapping paper and eating leftovers. But this year, starting specifically on December 26th, the Social Security Administration triggers a massive logistical operation. They begin mailing out a plain white envelope to 75 million Americans. When this envelope lands in your mailbox, likely mixed in with late holiday cards and junk mail, your first instinct might be to toss it on the deal with it later pile. Or worse, you might think it's irrelevant because you don't file a tax return. Please listen to me very carefully right now. Do not throw that envelope away. Do not shred it. Do not lose it. Inside that envelope is a document that serves as the single most critical piece of financial evidence you will possess for the entire year of 2025. It is the key to protecting your benefits. It is your shield against the IRS. And yes, as we are going to discuss in detail today, it is the primary evidence document that positions you to receive the proposed $2,000 stimulus benefit should it move from proposal to law. We are talking about the SSA 1099 form. Today, we are going deep. I'm going to explain why this piece of paper is worth its weight in gold, how to read it to catch costly government errors, and exactly how it connects to that $2,000 figure everyone is whispering about. The document. What is the SSA 1099? Let's start with the basics, because there is often confusion about what this form actually is. The SSA 1099 is your Social Security benefit statement. If you live inside the United States, this is the version you will receive. If you are one of the thousands of beneficiaries living abroad, perhaps enjoying your retirement in Mexico, Portugal, or Thailand, you will receive a slightly different version called the SSA 1042S. Functionally, they do the same thing. They tell the federal government and you exactly how much money Social Security paid you during the previous tax year. Now, why the urgency? Why does the SSA start mailing these on December 26th? It's because the window for financial planning opens on January 1st. They send these out in waves. Most of you will receive the physical copy by mid to late January. However, for the tech-savvy among you, these forms are usually available instantly regarding your My Social Security online account significantly earlier. But here is the trap. Many seniors think, I don't have enough income to pay taxes, so this tax form is garbage. That is a dangerous mindset. This document has evolved. It is no longer just a tax form. It is a proof of life and proof of eligibility document for the entire U.S. safety net.
Reason 1. The IRS and the combined income trap. Let's break down the 5 critical reasons you need to guard this document, starting with the most intimidating one, the IRS. You might be sitting there thinking, I haven't filed taxes in 10 years because my only income is Social Security. That's fine, but life happens. Maybe in 2024 you sold a small piece of property. Maybe you withdrew a little extra from a 401k to fix the roof. Maybe you did some consulting work or sold some crafts. The IRS uses a formula called combined income. They take your adjusted gross income plus any non-taxable interest plus, and this is the kicker, 1/2 of your Social Security benefits. If that total number creeps over $25,000 for a single filer or $32,000 for a couple, suddenly up to 85% of your benefits become taxable. The SSA 109 is the official record of that 1/2 calculation. If you don't have this form and the IRS computers flag a discrepancy because you sold a bond or took a distribution, they will automatically assume the worst-case scenario. Having this form allows you to prove exactly what you were paid, so you are not taxed a penny more than necessary. It is your defense mechanism against an automated audit. Reason 2. The housing and lending golden ticket. Let's move to something more practical for your daily life: housing and credit. We are living in an era of high inflation. Rents are rising. Many seniors are looking to downsize, move to 55+ communities, or perhaps take out a small home equity loan to retrofit their house for aging in place. When you walk into a leasing office or a bank, they don't care about your handshake. They don't even care strictly about your bank account balance, because balances fluctuate. They care about guaranteed, recurring income. The SSA 109 is the gold standard for income verification. Unlike a pay stub from a job, which can be terminated, Social Security is viewed by lenders as permanent income. If you want to rent a new apartment in 2025, the landlord will ask for this specific form. If you lose it, obtaining a replacement takes time during which that apartment might go to someone else. For those of you looking to buy a car or refinance a mortgage, this document is mandatory. It proves you have the cash flow to service the debt. It is literally your financial passport in the credit market.
Reason 3. Accessing the safety net, SNAP
and HiMi. Now, let's talk about the reality of the economy. With the cost of living adjustment, or COLA, coming in at just 2.5% for 2025, many of you are finding that your purchasing power is actually shrinking. The price of beef, electricity, and insurance has gone up far more than 2.5%. This means more retirees than ever are eligible for and should be applying for assistance programs. I'm talking about SNAP, food stamps, and HiMi, the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. When you apply for these programs, the state agencies are overwhelmed. They are looking for reasons to deny incomplete applications to clear their backlog. If you attach your SSA 1099 to your application, you are providing government-certified proof of your income status. It fast-tracks your application. If you don't have it, you have to request a verification letter, wait for the mail, and miss weeks of potential benefits. In the winter months, when heating bills skyrocket, that delay can be dangerous. This piece of paper is your ticket to keeping the heat on and the fridge full. Reason 4. Policing the SSA. Avoiding overpayment scams. Here is a point that requires deep focus because it is becoming a scandal in the United States. We have seen numerous reports of the Social Security Administration making overpayments. This is where they accidentally pay you too much money and then, years later, demand you pay it back, sometimes withholding your entire check until the debt is settled. How do you catch these errors before they become a crisis? The SSA 1099. When you open this envelope, you need to perform an audit. Look at box 3, which shows the benefits paid in 2024. Does that number match what actually hit your bank account? Get your bank statements out. Add up the deposits. If the SSA 1099 says they paid you $25,000, but your bank statements only show you received $24,000, you have a major problem. Not only will the IRS try to tax you on money you never got, but it indicates a clerical error within the SSA that could trigger a clawback nightmare later. You must catch these errors immediately. You cannot dispute a mistake from 2024 in the year 2027. You have to do it now. This document is the only way you can verify that the government's math matches your reality.
Reason 5. The $2,000 stimulus connection. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the topic that is lighting up message boards and creating headlines, the $2,000 stimulus package. There is a lot of noise out there, so let's filter this through the lens of truth and administrative reality. There are active proposals and intense pressure from advocacy groups for a fourth stimulus or a targeted boost for seniors, specifically aimed at closing the gap between the low COLA and high inflation. While this has not been signed into law as of today, we need to look at logistics. If Congress were to authorize a $2,000 disbursement to seniors, how would they decide who gets it? They would not send it to billionaires. They would means test it. They would look at income levels. And what document does the government use to verify the income of a retiree? The SSA 1099. This form serves as your proof of eligibility for low to moderate income status. If a package is passed, whether it's a direct check or a tax credit, it will likely be tied to the income reported on your 1099. By having this document ready and ensuring the income reported is accurate, you are essentially pre-qualifying yourself. You are ensuring that if the green light is given, you are not stuck in administrative limbo proving you are poor enough to qualify. You have the evidence in hand. Furthermore, this document validates your status as an active beneficiary. If there is a disbursement, it goes to active account holders. This form confirms your account is active and in good standing. The 2025 landscape. What else is changing? While you are reviewing this document, you need to view it in the context of the changes arriving in 2025. The form you receive tells you what happened in 2024, but it sets the stage for 2025. First, the COLA. As mentioned, it is a 2.5% increase. When you get your SSA 1099, look at your net benefits from last year. You can roughly calculate your New Year's expectation. But remember, the Medicare Part B premium is rising to $185. For many of you, that premium increase will eat a chunk of the 2.5% raise. However, there is good news regarding the number 2,000, and this is where people get confused. Apart from the potential $2,000 stimulus, there is a confirmed $2,000 change. Starting in 2025, thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act, there is a hard cap of $2,000 on out-of-pocket prescription drug costs for anyone on Medicare Part D. This is huge. Even if your medications cost $50,000 a year, you will never pay more than $2,000.
Your SSA 1099 is crucial here too. If you are applying for extra help to lower that cost even further below the $2,000 cap, Social Security needs to verify your income. Again, the SSA 1099 is the document that facilitates that. Also, for those of you who are energetic and want to work part-time, the earnings limit is shifting. In 2025, if you have not reached full retirement age, you can earn up to $23,400 reportable wages before they start holding back $1 for every $2 you earn. Your SSA 1099 helps you track your benefit history to ensure you aren't penalized incorrectly if you dip in and out of the workforce.
Action plan. What you must do. So we have established that this is not junk mail. This is a vital record. What exactly should you do when it arrives? Step 1. Open it immediately. Check the address. If they have an old address, it could signal identity theft or just a clerical error that will cause checks to stop coming. Step 2. The audit. Grab your 12 bank statements from 2024. Add up every Social Security deposit. Does the total match the net benefits box on the form? If there is a discrepancy of more than a few dollars, call the SSA immediately. Do not wait for tax day. Step 3. Digital backup. If you are comfortable with technology or have a trusted grandchild who is, scan the document, save it as a PDF. If you rely on paper, make a photocopy. Why? Because if you mail the original to a housing agency or the state for food stamps, they might lose it. Never give away your only copy. Step 4. Secure storage. File this with your birth certificate and passport. Do not put it in the bills to pay pile where it gets coffee spilled on it. This document needs to be accessible throughout the entire year of 2025. Conclusion. To summarize, the envelope arriving from December 26th onwards is your financial anchor. It protects you from the IRS, it unlocks housing and loans, it qualifies you for food and energy assistance, and it stands as the primary evidence for any future stimulus packages or legislative bonuses for seniors. We often feel powerless when dealing with large government bureaucracies. We feel like just a number in a system. But knowledge is power, and documentation is your weapon. By understanding what this form is, verifying its accuracy, and keeping it safe, you are taking control of your financial destiny in retirement. The year 2025 is going to bring changes, some good, like the prescription cap, and some challenging, like the modest COLA. Being organized is the best defense you have. So keep an eye on that mailbox. When you see the eagle logo from the Social Security Administration, treat it with the respect it deserves. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this deep dive helpful, please make sure you are subscribed. We track every change, every bill, and every form that affects your retirement so you don't have to. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep that document safe.